things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Air Force's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this loose.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Kick is in the air. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Connecticut's offense will go to work for the first time today. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic in the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Got it behind the line. It's Fields. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Davis. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The play action fake. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain, because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Falcons will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. breaks into the open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. UConn quick to the line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give on the option. Touchdown, UConn! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Hawaii dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Hauls it in. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Turning it on! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Takes the handoff. It's Fields. Hammers his way across the 10. Picks up 4 to the 11. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5.
Second down coming up.
Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Fields. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Gonna look downfield again. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Creates a little space. He has the first and still on his feet. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. After the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. The Falcons want to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. And some room to work. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now they'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fields.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got his man on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Working the middle. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The give on the inside. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets some yardage and gets down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And first down for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, UConn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Hey, and when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Air Force 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
Illegal forward pass.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. UConn will have to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcons Stadium.
The Falcons will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab on the big throw. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Huskies. And the punishment has been extended.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're testing the right side here. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On the run, it's Higgins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and that's number 10. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 9 to Georgia Southern. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the option. Now the pitch. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got room to work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there.
Good enough for a first down.
Right back to the well. At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line. And first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
3rd down coming.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they're after him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Now they're going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Offense working from the pistol. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. UConn will have to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And the Huskies trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep fighting.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fitted in the window for the score. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Air Force 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. The Falcons decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. UConn going back to work on offense. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they've put up.
38-yard line. First down for the offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
2nd down going up.
Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
At the 37. That's a first down for the offense.
The give as they work on that clock. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Some misdirection with the counter. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Played till the final whistle. It falls ball's incomplete, and that's the ball game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things